Hey folks, Arizona guy here. It's October 28th, 2022. Another day in the Biden-Harris America. Phoenix, Arizona, it is absolutely wonderful. 75 degrees. And to let you know, Mrs. Arizona is back home. We went shopping this morning. I had to get some candy for the little trick-or-treaters that will be coming on Monday. So, something very, in my opinion, terrible happened this morning in San Francisco, California, about 2:30 a.m. And folks, I don't care if this crime is politically motivated or not. I think it's completely wrong. Somebody broke into the Pelosi house in San Francisco and nearly killed Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, with a hammer. Beating a man with a hammer is absolutely appalling. I mean, someone could have easily killed Paul Pelosi. I mean, he had to have immediate surgery after this happened to his skull. I mean, they could have easily killed Mr. Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi was out of town. The attacker kept asking Mr. Pelosi, "Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?" And I don't care if you dislike the Pelosis or whatever. Folks, this is a terrible, terrible crime. If it's politically motivated, it is just absolutely wrong. It's a terrible, terrible crime to injure a person that bad because of politics is absolutely wrong. I find it appalling. And did you hear about Katie Hobbs? So Katie Hobbs' office here in town got broken into, and immediately she started pointing fingers at Kari Lake's campaign, breaking into her campaign office. Well, folks, she owes Kari Lake a major apology, because the person who broke into Katie Hobbs' campaign office isn't connected at all with the Kari Lake campaign. Not at all. This guy is just a random burglar who has had previous burglary charges. Absolutely nothing to do with the Kari Lake campaign. And Katie Hobbs actually should be extremely embarrassed that she would even suggest that somebody from the Lake campaign broke into her campaign office. And she should issue an immediate apology to the Lake campaign. Because folks, let me tell you something. Katie Hobbs in Arizona, running for governor, she is just wasting her time. Very few people would vote to elect a person like Katie Hobbs. Katie Hobbs is in Arizona government. But she should personally call Kari Lake and apologize for what she has said. But folks, you should never harm anyone over your political views. Hurting somebody over politics is absolutely uncalled for in America. There are other ways to fight battles than to brutally cause harm to someone. I mean, I am sure that Nancy Pelosi is just devastated over someone trying to kill her husband with a hammer because of her politics. But it really makes you wonder why the Pelosi household didn't have a big dog, didn't have an armed guard. I mean, apparently this person broke in a screen door, a sliding screen door. I don't know, folks. You would think that the Pelosi's would have far more security than that, you know. Beating Paul Pelosi nearly to death with a hammer. It's just absolutely insane. Anyway, folks, that's my view. I hate it when people resort to being so low. I mean, to know that there's people like that out in the general public just doesn't make anybody feel good. But you have to remember, it's California. California is very, very weak on crime. It'll be interesting to see what happens to this Paul Pelosi's attacker. See if he's released without bond. See if he's put back on the street like they do with other criminals. The crime in California is way worse than it is here in Arizona. And like I told you guys, our crime rate has skyrocketed in the last 2 years. That's why nobody, absolutely nobody, should be electing Democrats, because their policies are unsafe for the country. They don't have any tough on crime policies whatsoever. Wide open border, they don't want to secure it. 98 people on the terrorist watch list have tried to come across that border. Those are only the ones we know of. How many got through that we don't know of? Yeah, probably several. And that's because of the weak Democrat border policies under Joseph R. Biden Jr. So, folks, that's pretty much what I have for you today. I think we all should pray for Paul Pelosi to get well and not have any bad side effects from being beaten with a hammer. I mean, the man is 82 years old. And apparently this 46-year-old guy, I believe it is, beat an 82-year-old man with a hammer. How utterly horrendous. Anyway, folks, I hope you're all having a great day. Please be kind to other people. Hopefully, America is going to get better once the Republicans get back into power. but we got to hold their feet to the fire also. It's not going to be all unicorns and rainbows. We're going to have to give them a tough road to hoe also. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Please like the video. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. All the typical stuff. And do something nice for somebody. And please vote. Arizona Guy.